There are only two things that you should be focusing on. There is only two things and why you have come into this life, and one is you and the second is your life. And where most of the people, what they do, they focus on others, right, and on others' life stories. So hi, this is my 7STARS and I'm here to help you get to your highest timeline. So in this video, I'm going to teach you how to do your life review. But first I'm gonna explain you why would you do your life review. Better to say, why wouldn't you do your life review, and why no one is actually doing it, where this is of the most importance. We are not focusing on exactly on what your life is telling you, what is your life and your life data showing to you, and what is that angle, that focus that you have to be observing your life. So take a cuppa and enjoy, because you are going to love this. So maybe you have heard of this, but when you die, when you pass away, the first thing that you do, guess what you do? You do your life review. You are eager to do your life review because, right, you want to see how did you go, have you accomplished everything that you wanted to accomplish, right? Like, is there really thing that you are meant to accomplish? Yes, there is. This is why you have took this birth, and why you are having this experience. So when you go to the other side, the first thing you do your life review. You have your life review counselor that is actually helping you. And the thing is, that you actually watch your life as a movie. You can rewind back and forth wherever, and really observing and absorbing all of this, into your soul, while the personality and these kind of things, the earthly realms, are fading away. You are actually absorbing this your recent life, by reviewing it. You are absorbing, what you just been through, what you learn, what you failed over and over again, because all of a sudden now you remember, right? Because the name of the game is you coming here and forgetting, you having this amnesia, right? But this is why you have this experience. Anyways, so if the other thing that actually happens is that you get to experience, over again all those events that you have, but in the same time you also have the opportunity to feel how that other person felt if it's in some event together with you, so you get the double benefits. How did you make someone else feel, so you can actually see from everyone's point of view. This is where you can actually see how important our relationships are, right? When you actually get to experience this. So I'm gonna ask you, so if this is the thing that we are doing, the first thing, when we pass, and it's all about this experience and these lessons and everything. So why aren't we doing this right here and right now? Why no one is teaching, to use your life and your life data to be able to analyze what your life is actually telling to you, and, get on the right track, and pass the lessons that you wanted to pass before you pass away? Why no one is teaching? Well, I'm teaching it. This is what I'm doing with my people that I love to say the soul, not clients, with the souls that I'm working with, analyzing your life data, your like I say, your life is only teacher that you will ever need, and your life data are all the tools, and only thing that you need to have is just adopting this beneficial view, perspective, and attitude towards life, because what I'm teaching, you know, it all comes down to your perspective and to your attitude towards life, because this is what is healing. When you know how to look at that thing, you know, that thing becomes something else. You know, that thing's not gonna change, but everything's gonna change in the same time, because, you know, your view on that is what is making all the difference. So, you know, this is, I'm absolutely passionate about life, you know, and it just happens, you know, that I was actually training for a life review counselor in a meantime between lives. That's something that we do. So you can read more about this life after that, and there is a, I have read this in the past. So Dolores Cannon, she have a lots of books, and she was actually like she was doing the past life regression, and you know, I experienced this myself, and I know my past lives, and I've healed, and like I really examined my 20 years. You know, that's what I was doing this whole time. You know, and this what I'm presenting to you is something totally organic, you know, and that I find that healed me and so many others, and that what I'm doing now with the souls that I'm working with. So just so you know, like I found it interesting that I was actually training for the life counselor, and now, you know, because like you know, the best thing that I do is actually this life counseling. Like that's really my passion, and I'm really in love with life, because I finally, you know, have everything you know, sorted out, you know, everything I figured it out, you know, all my life data, it's cracked, you know, and it gave me so much wisdom that I'm now able to use and help others as well. So in this video, you know, we're just gonna touch upon couple of areas that are going to help you so much, and which I found, you know, for this video that we can do the most important ones, you know, how to review your life. So what is really important for you before you start this is to understand that all this is a play, you know, and whatever is happening is by your own design. Before you come here, you prepared this scenario and everything. You always come and go with your soul family, you know. This is why people are so important, you know. All the people that actually gave you transformational experience, doesn't matter which way you slice it, good or bad or whatever, but transformational experience, know that those are your soul family 100%, right? So I lost my thought. So something else I wanted to say, but I will remember. Okay, doesn't matter. So yes, so see it from that view, right? All of this is a play for you, and this is the view that you have to adopt in order to be able to do your proper life review. So I'm gonna share 4 of these things, and then you can actually start with this review throughout your life. So the first one that we're gonna review is your relationships, right? Because your relationships are actually the most valuable things, you know, and how you are with everyone else, because they are actually telling to you so much about you, not so much about them. When you look at them, you can see aspect of yourself, you know. So think about that the next time when you're bitching about someone, right? So the first and foremost, what I want you to identify, are there any relationship, any situation, with any person in this world, in your life right now, that it's the relationship is tense, or you're not speaking, or it's just that this string is pulled, and that like it's really tense, even if you don't speak to them, like you're not on talking terms, whatever, that means there is a bulk of energy congested over there. So identify that, because this is exactly where your opportunity is, the biggest of all. So identifying those balls of energy is where you're gonna see exactly where your biggest opportunity is. So what is this opportunity? What is this relationship? What is this showing to you? What are they teaching you now when you know that it's all a play? So what are they, this specific situation that you now identified, what is this producing in you? So by knowing that you have a contract, so what is their part? What are they doing to you? So they're playing their role. So what are they, what is their part to play? What is the team? What are they playing? What are they producing in you? So why you are having this is because you want, they are giving you the experience for you to turn and solve this and arrive on 180 degrees from that place. So what is the team? What is this relationship producing? What is on the other side, 180 degrees? That's it. Second one, I bet you're gonna love that one. Review your body. I mean physical body. I challenge you. Stand naked in front of the mirror and be honest to yourself. How happy are you with your body? I'm not talking about the stretch marks or this or that, if you had a baby or whatever, but on overall, how your body looks like, and understand that your body is only the last manifestation of what is happening in the spirit. Your face is your face, you similarly look in the spirit, right? So how are you happy with that? Are you having any diseases? Do you have those bulks of energies around in your body? What are they telling to you? What are they showing to you? What is the theme of whatever you're having going on? What is on the other side? What is 180 degrees from that place? Right? Because your image is a representation of your spirit. This is why I don't buy into, people say like, master, they are so, they master themselves or whatever, but they look like crap and they have 200 kilos. No, because that's abuse. That's like, obviously that there is something disease in the body, that there is disbalance in the body, and you cannot be progressing if you're having these strings pulled, these bulks of energy, because you have to release all of this, to balance out, so that you can actually so that you actually know that you are going in the right direction, okay? So the another thing that we are going to review, are you gonna love this one so much? I bet. Your partner, like your significant other, your husband, wife, whatever that is for you, someone that is really, that you are in love relationship, right? So how is your partner? Because your partner is actually showing, is only telling you, showing you your relationship with yourself. Is he loving? Is this the loving relationship? Is this relationship supporting you? Is this relationship inspiring? Is this relationship is healthy? All those things that you blame on the other person, is exactly, it is exactly how you are behaving towards yourself. If you are in abusing relationship, that only means that you actually abuse yourself. You are not being nice to yourself, because if you were, you would not be here in this abusing relationship. You know, is your partner cheating on you? So, like, does that mean like you're just fooling yourself around, right? So what is the, so this is the core. This is the core of you. Your partner is showing you, you know how all those friendships and relationship, all other relationship, they actually show you aspects of yourself. You're like this star that has all these, you know, sparks. But here, this is like you. Are you happy with what are you saying? What is the theme there? So what you have to do to pass this life is to achieve what is on 180 degrees from that point, right? Oh my God. Another thing that we're gonna review is your work. What do you do in the world, you know? This is the, you know, because what you do in the world needs to be your passion, needs to be your drive, needs to be, oh my God, everything that is sparking you, you know, like something that you're doing is like, oh my God, you would do these things for free because you're loving to do all of this, you know, you're using your gifts and skills and talents, like, and you are on a go, 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 right? So what is your work telling to you? This is the most important aspect of, you know, like, what are you doing in the world? Are you excited, happy, inspired in what you do? No, then you're clearly not where you need to be. And this is really the area that that is never ever late to do, to review, you know, to redo, to reinvent yourself over and over again. You know, you are conscious being, you are powerful being, right? And the older that you get, the better, because you have more data, because you have more knowledge, because you have more skills, because you have more awareness, right? It's not the opposite, like, oh, it's late to change now. No, it's totally on the contrary, right? Because your work needs to be dance. It needs to be dance, it needs to be inspiration, right? Not a struggle. If you are allowing yourself to be dumbed down for 8 hours every day, that's on you, right? And you are surely not passing this life, and you will need to take another and another and another. The whole purpose of you coming here and doing this life is to, you know, pass the lessons, to learn what you wanted to learn, and to move to totally something different, to totally different experience. So what is the theme? Identify what is the theme in your workplace. What is the theme? Now, what is 180 degrees from that theme? You know, because believe it or not, we all have come here to experience total satisfaction, especially in what we do. You know, I'm gonna go even further to say we are to experience full satisfaction in everything that we do throughout our day. This is where I sit today, because I don't do one thing if I don't want to do that thing in this very moment, like it's now recording this video, and I'm all enjoying, I'm all high, I'm all connected, and I'm excited to bring this information to you to help you in some way, you know. But there is a good news and bad news. Good news is that so many things have changed, and so many things that actually slowed you down, you know, that all the things that have been implanted in your person and your field and everything else, all these things are gone, you know. But the bad news is that you are the one that you need to do it anyways. You know, nothing's gonna be done for you, like nothing is ever done for you. This is why, you know, I have so many videos on this channel, even though I'm just starting, you know, so subscribe for more, because I'm like just getting started, and I have so much wisdom that I acquired to share with you, to teach you, you know. So if you just gonna tune in and start working on yourself, because, you know, as I see this, you know, that this can be our last life here, that you don't need to come again and again and again into this reality and soul recycling, you know. But also you want to do your best, because you want to be on the of the highest frequency. This is what I'm doing, right, to get you, to help you get to your highest timeline. It's by doing all these things, you know, because even when you are end with this game, then you have a like rank, you have like where is your place, your experience after this experience on earth, after the hard, because the school, the earth is a school, right? And you know, you need to be able to enjoy this life, because it's really amazing, not to struggle. And then after that, you know, to do your best, because after that you're going to be able to enjoy in pure spirit, in energy, in frequency, in a totally different reality, you know. And the higher of the frequency, because this work on yourself, all these levels, it never stops, you know. We are so conditioned to think, oh, what's the end goal? You're like, you know, you only live once. No, this journey, it never ends, you know. It's always next thing and next thing and next thing. And when you actually really get it, then you understand, oh my God, it's really, what is really important, it's what's happening now, because there is never the finish line. There is never, okay, you have to know where are you going, you know, but there is never the finish line, you know. And because everything is moving, everything is alive, everything is constantly changing, you know. Who you were 10 days ago, yesterday, you are totally different person today. After watching this video, you are totally different person. Did you know that? When you read a book, you're totally different person. Do you know, when you, for example, when you quit smoking, it is as if you never smoked before. It's because it's now, and you change for the future and for the past. So do you see how much power you hold in this now time? So why would you wait to pass, you know, and then you say, oh my God, you know, like, oh my God, what was I thinking? And then, you know, as soon as you pass away, the souls are, you know, they're starting to plan their straight away another journey, you know, to come back and say, oh my God, this time I'm really gonna get it, you know. And this is why I say most of the people that had absolutely hard life, like I had it myself, and you know, in the first 22 years I didn't really understand it, you know. But this last 22 years, how I'm working on all of these things, you know, I remember my experience, and remember some of my past lives, you know, which I think that are, you know, parallel lives, but doesn't matter, not to confuse you. What I wanted to say, no, my thought is gone. No, it's not gone. Oh no, okay, it's gone. Doesn't matter, I will remember. So, another thing, what is that one theme that is showing up again and again in your life? Different places, different people, the same theme. So this is your the biggest opportunity that you need to focus on. So what is the theme? What is on 180 degrees, you know? So because, you know, what I also do with this life counseling, you know, just review your life, and you can actually see, you know, the themes of your life, and you know, identify what are the themes, because you only have those experiences because you wanted those experiences to send you over here, experience this life. which I remember now what I wanted to say is, I had a hard life and I didn't understand at the time, but I actually remembered. I actually remembered the time when I was in spirit and I was planning my life, and my dad was saying like it's gonna be hard, but I say I want to be hard. I'm up for a challenge. I'm gonna crack this thing up. I'm gonna do it. Like he was saying, like it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, and that's exactly my personality. My personality will go, yeah, I'm gonna go for a challenge, and that's exactly what I've done to myself. And if I didn't really hit the rock bottom when I was 22 and I was on the street and I was hungry and I was broken and I was wanted me like the best thing that ever happened, I would not ever, come to this point and where I am sitting today, which is another thing that I'm going to invite you to do. I'm going to close with this, is to review your day. This is what is really the most telling. Review your day. Be extra aware from the morning till you go to sleep. Review your day, how your day looks like. Your emotions are your guiding system, and when you feel good, that means do more of this. When you feel agitated, when you feel anxious, when you feel sad, when you feel depressed, it's like don't go there, right? Those are all the things that you have to solve. So review your day and you're gonna see how your life actually looks like, because you cannot be unhappy in your everyday and in return have a happy life. And that's what I teach. I teach how to live happy life, and I don't get scheduled because I want to be in this flow all the time. I'm my biggest priority. I have to honor myself, love myself, right? And then everything flows, and sometimes throughout the day I ask myself like, what should I do now? Oh, I'm gonna do this thing, and then I take this thing all the way, until I don't enjoy doing that any longer, But really, it's your responsibility to do your day every day, like from moment to moment. And this is where really that's gonna help you if you look your life and you start being more present by saying, by doing your life in segments, like when you get up, okay, what I'm doing now, I'm just drinking a coffee. Okay, so I'm just now here being present and just like, really being here. When you are eating, just be in that meal, enjoy that meal. Don't rush, don't torture, don't listen to something else because you're not here, you're not there, you're not, you're not present. And just by like in little segment is going to, you're gonna enjoy the experience so much, and it's gonna show you exactly how you feel about all of this, and what you actually need to change. Like if you are spending 8 hours somewhere that you don't love to do in your work or whatever, come on, come on. Like this is why you came for this experience. Why are you focusing on other people? Why are you focusing on other lives? You see how this is in our nature. The lowest expression is people gossiping about their lives, because we are naturally wired to be obsessed with life, with stories, with gossip, with this is why the soap operas and all these Spanish series and whatever, they are thriving, because this is what people naturally want. But how about you become obsessed with your own life and say, like, what is this situation now telling to me? I have some horrific things happen in my life, as when my baby died and I was there and I was like asking why this needed to happen. What is this showing to me? I haven't allowed myself to be one moment in the victimhood mode. Yes, I grieve. Yes, it was hard, but I haven't allowed this to myself to be victim, because I knew and I know that everything is for the experience. And as I love to say, is it better bad experience or no experience at all? It's always better to have the experience, because this is how you learn, this is how you progress, this is how you are then able, you know, to master your life. And really, because end of the game is you being happy. Like, I mastered everything, and like all I want to do now is record these videos and help others, you know, like, and I'm grateful and so amazed that I get to hear so many other people's lives, you know, and how everyone is different, and how, oh my God, what we put ourselves into, you know. But here it's so real, everything is so real, because this is the best game God designed, you know. And you know, so it's really so much joy in you living your own life. And so, because this is the time where you know, so many things change. Watch my ascension video, prediction video, you know, the soul contrast. I also talk similarly about it in here. But really, life review, like, oh my God, start and, you know, review everything, you know, be honest to yourself, and start mastering this game, because it's so powerful, it's so rewarding, and you know, it's so simple. Because because now is the time, because everything else has been removed, and it's really about just simplify it. It's dark and there is light. You know, more that you can become light, is all these benefits and all this ascension and all this healing and everything else that you are going to experience. This is why you have to solve now more than ever this bulk of energy. This, you know, the other thing that I'm going to be talking about is about your ancestors, how their line, because all the knowledge is found from inside, and how it's important to have healed that relationship, because you cannot move forward without it. You have to accept the fullness of who you are. It's hilarious, you know, people rejecting part of themselves, you know, it's impossible to move on, you know. And so it's really, look at this game as dark and light, and more that you can resolve and more that you can heal is more progress that you're gonna see here. And now, guys, it is really easier than ever, and it's gonna be easier than ever. So what did I say? Hold on. Okay, I think that and so also I will do a video soon about your perfect day, how you can structure that, and you know, to go from somewhere, because that's what I've done 10-12 years ago, and it served me pretty well, because I'm living my ideal day. And because when you have your perfect day, then you're gonna have your perfect life, you know. It's like you have to have this intention, you have to have this direction, where are you going. So guys, I hope that you like this. Subscribe, leave me a comment. A lot is coming on this channel, and so watch out for the ancestors video and about the creating your perfect day. So I love you so much, and speak soon. This was my 7 stars.